Welcome to the Age of Aquarius. This is Amina, your survival guide in the Age of Aquarius. And this reading is for Saturday, the 22nd of April, 2023. Let's talk about the energy. But first, how about this energy? Get some in your life. 528 hertz for the win. This is heart chakra energy. Let's get some. Take a nice deep breath, relax, sit back so you can soak in the information. Nice. Okay. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right. So these readings are marked for Aquarius, but they're for the collective. This energy will impact you in one shape or form or another. So try to keep that in mind. We have the moon entering into Gemini, and Mercury is full on retrograde come Saturday. And so this feels like we have Venus in Gemini too, and the moon's entering. So this feels like energy of slowing down a little bit and just kind of taking a breather. Vacations. At home vacations. Just being, okay? Self-care time. Feels like that too. So, with the moon in Gemini, what does that mean? Well, that's about the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the bronchial tubes, and the lungs. And it's also a waxing crescent right now. So procedures, surgeries, etc. are not a great idea. You won't heal as quickly. Now, if it's an emergency, by all means. But yeah, if you can, reschedule. So keep that in mind. This energy with Venus there, we're talking about earth and water energy. So it feels like people nesting in their homes, doing a little work, but mostly just not trying to beat any deadlines. R&R. We've had a heavy, very struggling week. Lots of tower moments for a lot of people, including those tornadoes I predicted. So a lot of intense energy this past week we've had to fight our way through. And so we need to take time for ourselves. Some of us will be literally doing cleanup of our homes because of those storms. And some of us, it's more of an emotional storm that happened. Or just, yeah, you get the picture. It was a rough week. We all know it. We all lived it, right? So this weekend is very kickback. And what's really interesting is something, because of that, it feels like there's something that happens that, remember I talked in the last reading about the stroke of luck. Like something just fortunate that you kind of stumble upon. Now for some of you, it's like this pot of gold. Okay? 4-leaf clovers and pots of gold. It could quite literally be you find a 4-leaf clover and your pot of gold is a beautiful little pot that you have on your porch or in your garden full of marigolds. That could be your pot of gold. Or amazing dandelions in your yard. But something, it feels like a good weekend to ground, get barefoot and get out in the yard. Feels like that. But something like lucky or fortunate comes from the relaxation energy. Okay. So healing energy. We have card 26, breaks down to an 8, which is the infinity sign, my favorite symbol. You have to excuse me. Pollen counts because of the storms, right? Deep freeze. Everything has its season. Everything does have its season for sure. And like I said, that pot of marigolds may be sprouting about now. So little sunshiny faces, right? And the dandelions. Okay, upright. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. Oh, blooming. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage, rest, and dream. Dream big, though. Make sure you dream big. During this R&R time, I'm actually recording this on Solar Eclipse Day. I hope that you guys have your 528 hertz forks, that heart chakra energy. It raises your oxytocin. There's so many words that start that way. Anyway, oxytocin, and lowers your cortisol and your chronogranian A. It's highly beneficial. And salt is renowned for its ability to purge toxins from your system. So with the heart chakra getting reconnected, that'll be a purge of trauma and a purge of toxins. Purge of the T's, okay? Plus, you have the added benefits, lots of them. Not just that, but it's also noted by many that it's for DNA repair. So if you continue to do that over time, you'll get better and better and better. Get the drift? Okay. Anyway, it's a great time for that. And I would do it with each of the zodiac signs. So as the moon's moving through each of the zodiac signs, take one salt bath during each one of those. That's about 2.5, 3 days in each sign. Okay. That way it also, because I think it amplifies the healing in those areas, like for Gemini, like we have for Saturday and Sunday, is the shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, and lungs. So I think it'll be an added benefit in those areas. So keep that in mind. Okay. In reverse, for those who need to hear it. Nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try to push, manipulate, or cajole. Remember, that's narcissistic manipulation. So, yeah. 528 hertz will put that on ice. For sure. Okay? Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas. Wait for signs of spring. And I think you're going to get those. I think that's what that pot of gold is. So some sort of big, brilliant idea, possibly that pot of gold can be about anything. Okay? But something that is exciting for you in some way. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is definitely moving on to calmer waters, right? For some of you, it might be a relaxing trip that you're taking or a relaxing soak in the water. Or some of you, maybe you're doing the Wim Hof thing and jumping in cold water. It does help boost the immune system, interestingly. I'm not, yeah, because of dysautonomia, I have trouble with regulating temperature, body temperature. So, and I used to love getting in like really hot saunas and stuff like that, and then going to the cold pool and jumping in. It's like, woo, yeah. It's like, no, you feel like you're alive, right? When you do stuff like that. You have to excuse the voice. It's just what it is. All the readers are having that issue. You probably noticed. Anyway, Mercury in Aquarius, and it's fixed air. Inspiration, love and soul. Lunar eclipse is the lunar cycle of this card, and the keywords are transition and transformation. So this is a minor death card, okay? It's a rejuvenating weekend. And I'm going to take the advice. I'm going to take a day or two off myself because I haven't done that in a long time. So I'm definitely heeding Spirit's wise words. The Six of Swords moves you away from painful grief, conflict, and negativity to the peace of mind and into new potential. See, that's what I mean. It's like some sort of new potential, new idea, a pot of gold, okay? If life has become overwhelming with difficulty, stress, and feelings of defeat, this card brings a quiet, calm departure from those experiences, giving you time to recover and dream of new horizons. The Six of Swords signals the beginning of a spiritual journey to healing. The key to the Six of Swords is to walk away from unhealthy situations that are depleting your personal power and stealing your self-worth. The gift of the Six of Swords is universal support, guiding you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your life, regaining spiritual strength and bringing a fresh start. The Six of Swords is a gateway card, presenting a passage to transformation. Don't be shocked if you see 1111 over the weekend because of that, okay? Because that is basically when you take the advice and you do what they're asking, it's Ascension. And you'll likely see that 1111 number, okay? Gateway. As you leave a difficult and sad situation, the battered part of yourself begins to die away. The fight within you is exhausted as you have come to accept the futility of your experience or situation. The charge of pain and confusion is gone, only the memory remains. Something within is slowly shifting. Clarity and hope begin to emerge, cleansing away your mental anguish, gently healing your spirit as you travel to a place of new insight. Some of you literally traveling to a new place. The energy within and around you has shifted and slowed down to a meditative state, guiding you to the light of higher consciousness. As you gained focus and direction, the importance of honoring your self-worth is revealed. Trust and faith begin to be felt, and you broaden and strengthen your perspectives. You are moving away from your troubles quietly and slowly toward the sunlight of transition and promise. The Six of Swords signals a time to let go of defeating and unhealthy situations, outgrown attitudes, and beliefs that are keeping you in checkmate. It calls you to align with your higher self and rebalance the ego with the heart. Yes, with the heart. 528 hertz. heart energy, rebalancing energy. Okay. By taking an honest look at your present condition, meditation and introspection assist, allowing the mind to review, reflect, and become clear. It may take time, but you will gain your self-worth and personal power back, enabling you to cut ties with pain and the mental unrest. The Six of Swords represents stepping away from difficult situations, cutting through illusions and fixed perspectives, moving into truth, viewing life from a clearer perspective. Whatever difficulties you have experienced, whatever charge it had for you, the conflict is now leaving. You may feel defeated and depressed, but remember those feelings come from outgrown perspectives and attitudes that need to be shifted into a higher way of thinking. This card brings you to a safe place where you can pick up the pieces of your life. The Six of Swords represents getting stronger mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It signals relocation or moving. Your life is moving in a positive direction. The tides of life are always shifting between the polarities of positive and negative energies. Your job is to keep centered, balanced, while flowing with the rhythm of evolution. And that reading was saying, go with the flow. Sometimes we get lost out there. Six of Swords brings you back to your inner home. In the image of the card, a traveler is in meditative sleep in the orca canoe. The traveler is wrapped warmly in sealskin. The energy of the sea lion brings protection during change and helps connect to the higher self. The two orca are guiding the canoe through the cosmic portal of transformation to new shores of insight and perspective. So many of you will be getting some serious, amazing aha moments. Orca symbolize the guide and protector who creates the portal where one can return to their inner home of cosmic memory in the soul, awakening one to their true self. The sun shines over the horizon, signaling a new beginning. The six swords shoot out into the starry universe, presenting expanded awareness. Remember, we had the wizard of awareness in the last reading too. The spirit orca in the night sky symbolizes peace and freedom. Amazing. If you would like to participate and get reconnected with your heart chakra and all the benefits of the salt bath, frequency bath called the Marian method, where you do it with the cycles of the moon as it hops through the zodiac signs. There is a playlist on my channel that says the Marian method. That's where you can find the instructions to do it and get some 528 hertz in your life. There's a link in the description on how you can acquire your own 528 hertz tuning fork. 528 hertz music will help you a great deal, but having the actual instrument, the actual tuning fork in your hand and using it while you're in that bath, salt water is highly conductive, and this is frequency, waves, everything's made, light and sound. Think about it. The headdress of the Egyptians was representative of light and sound because they were masters of it. They used this to heal and much more. Okay? Anyway, there is a link in the description box that helps benefit this channel if you use the link to purchase your tuning fork. And based on what my team is showing me, based on the numbers and science, those aluminum forks are exactly precisely what you need because of the resonance quality. Okay. They ring much longer. Okay. So keep that in mind. And Donna's amazing. Shipping's fast. And the quality is outstanding. They are cut from solid blocks. They're not poured or molded forks. They are actually cut from solid blocks. Amazing, high quality. Anyway, and I would recommend, besides just getting that 528 hertz, I would get the 9 solfeggio, the regular standard solfeggio set, because we will work with other frequencies. Okay. But right now, the launching point is 528 hertz so that you can heal yourself and get reconnected to your heart chakra. Yeah. Anyway, so that, and I do temporarily offer personal private video readings. The information is in the description box below to book yours. That is a limited time deal. So if you want to get in on that, information is there for you. Okay. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. I am going to take a day or two off myself because I haven't done that. And, but I'll be back with readings and more information on frequency and how it affects your body and how you can take care of yourself. I am Amina, your survival guide in the age of Aquarius. Infinite love, infinite terra, that's heart spelled backwards, and infinite gratitude to all of you for supporting the channel. It's amazing. I deeply appreciate it. Anyway, have a good one. Have a great weekend. Take some time off. Yeah, ground. Get them feet in the grass. Later, guys.